You ever get that feeling you're being watched? Imagine feeling that in the absolute emptiness of space. Let's talk about a ghost story from orbit, one that NASA doesn't want you to hear. The year is 1983. The mission is Space Shuttle STS-8. Officially, the records say it was just a routine satellite deployment. 8 days in space, everything went according to plan. But tucked away in the archives is a redacted file. A file that mentions an unlisted crew member. This is where the official story ends and the real one begins. See, STS-8 wasn't just about deploying a satellite. It was the first classified test of something called the Whisper Relay. An astronaut whose name is blacked out in every report was working outside the shuttle. Suddenly, he just vanished. For 27 agonizing minutes, he was gone. Now here's where it gets chilling. His tether, his lifeline back to the shuttle, was still perfectly intact. It was just stretched out into the black, leading to nothing. His helmet camera? It kept rolling the entire time. When Mission Control finally re-established a visual, the footage was pure nightmare fuel. It showed the astronaut slowly, unnaturally, turning in place. And reflected in his faceplate, so close it was practically breathing on the glass, was something else. It was humanoid, impossibly tall and thin, and it stood completely motionless. It had no discernible features except for its eyes, which shimmered like distant galaxies trapped behind dark glass. The crew managed to pull him back inside. He was conscious, and when they checked his suit, his oxygen tank read completely full, as if he hadn't taken a single breath for nearly half an hour. He was physically fine, but his mind was broken. He just kept whispering over and over again, "They found me again. They were waiting where it's dark." Needless to say, his career as an astronaut was over. He was immediately grounded, debriefed for weeks in a windowless room, and eventually institutionalized. The official diagnosis was space-induced psychosis. After a year, he was released. 3 months later, he disappeared from his home. No forced entry, no struggle, just gone. The only thing the police found was his mission helmet, placed neatly on his front porch. And the inside of the faceplate? It was still fogged up, like someone had just finished breathing in it. They were waiting, and this time they didn't let him go.